I respect your time, so let's get right into it. Welcome back to the continuation of the weekly review series. Ever since my exchange got screwed by the transaction history bug a few weeks ago, I was just too burnt out to make a review video because I think I already made 2 unlisted ones for the customer support, and half the time when I'm claiming stuff, I'm actually narrating and claiming stuff in a very inefficient, specific way to prove to support about how my exchange is bugged and asking them for my missing items back. Now, as of now, I'm still missing my 6,471 pieces of upgrading metal 1 that I bought at 20 crystals each. And I have video proof of it. I have screenshots of my purchase and who the seller was and the date of the purchase. But according to them, they told me that they have no records of me spending that 130k crystals. But what they are telling me is, even though the system doesn't log my spending, there's a chance that after I claim all the unclaimed listings, the stack would appear in my transaction history. And basically, they're just saying that it might appear out of nowhere. Now, I have more than 2 million crystals in my exchange. The items that you see here, the value that you see here, is not because I don't hit 2 million, it's because the transaction limit has been reached. This is the maximum number of things I can take. So there's no way I'm claiming everything and eating 25% tax out of my second million just for the off chance that my missing items that were not even locked by the server will just magically turn up. Now, if I claimed everything, I'm losing more than 300k crystals in tax just for the 130k crystals worth of upgrading metal 1. Fuck that. They can have it. I cannot be bothered anymore. Fuck it. My fault for being greedy. My fault for trying to time the market. My bad. Okay, so with that out of the way, fuck it. So welcome back. Looking back at what I sold, I've already, from the past 2 weeks, I claimed all those small transaction listings, all the bamboos, chrysanthemums, algae, all those 1 stamina plants. I claimed them all just to make sure that I have less than 100 active listings. So let's take a look and talk about the things that I sold. Now, number 1, enriched illunium, my all-time favorite. Now, I fish, mine, and smelt everything by myself. That's why I only have a small number. And by putting it at max price, I essentially made close to 200 plus crystals per stamina as compared to just selling the fish and ore separately. However, I can afford to put it at max price because I have more than enough crystals saved up. Hence, I don't mind waiting and being greedy. You can do otherwise, it's fine. Even if you sell at minimum price, you're still making a decent profit. Next, let's talk about shadow equipment materials. Now, I've mentioned this in depth before in my how to profit from shadow equipment video, cut up at the top. Personally, I would turn all my unbounded luminary soulstone 1 and 2 into shadow equipment upgrade materials and sell. This method increases the value of your luminary soulstones and it literally costs you 0 mana and it literally costs you 0 stamina to do it. Next, I want to talk about Rough Oridicon 2. Remember in one of my previous reviews, I used Rough Oridicon as an example of an item hitting its price floor that is predetermined by the game. Now, I was actually contemplating using all the Rough Oridicon 2 myself since it hit the price floor already, but suddenly, out of nowhere, alright, I think 1 or 2 weeks ago, it dropped. Now, the moment it dropped, I dumped everything onto the market because what it means to me is that the price floor has been adjusted. Now, I have no clue what triggers it. All I know is I better dump it all before it hits the new price floor. And as of now, I don't see the price floor yet. Now, the reason why I mentioned this is because I want you guys to see my thinking process. So the moment my Rough Oridicon 2 was sold, what do you think is the next logical step? What can Rough Oridicon 2 smelt into? That's right, enriched Oridicon. What else do you need for enriched Oridicon? That's right, glowfish. So, the moment I saw all my Rough Oridicon 2 getting sold, I immediately went to fish for glowfish. There you go. Not only did I go for glowfish, I also set the price above the minimum price because I'm a greedy, cheapskate, shameless leech. Hey, and my greed paid off. Now, the reason why I share my thinking process is because one of the most common questions I get asked is, how do I make crystals? I make crystals the same way as everyone else, mainly by life skilling. My preferred life skills are fishing, mining, and smelting. Not because gardening is not good, but because I dislike the gardening system. I made an entire video to rant about gardening before, so I'm not going to do it again. But my smelting is going to hit 6 very soon, probably this week. So even more options next week. Yay! Now, another impossible to answer question is, what should I sell? Now, I don't know. I'm sorry to say that, but for once, I don't got you. Your server and my server might be the same, might be different. The key point is I don't know what sells and what doesn't sell in your server. I cannot predict the future, right? If I can, I would have all in show hand on Dogecoin years ago and then all in show hand on Shiba now and retired by now. The best I can do is to share my knowledge via the spreadsheet and my videos. The spreadsheet can only show you what's efficient to do, while my videos can only show you what sells in my server. I can only share with you my thinking process when deciding why I price and sell certain things the way I do. Now, I literally upload all my weekly reviews for all to see. So if you're looking for some kind of magical item that only I know, and for some reason keeping it to myself, that's not happening. I share everything I know to everyone. Anyway, that's it for today's review, short and sweet. If you like videos that provide value to your gameplay and help you keep ahead of the free-to-play curve, subscribe. As always, outplay, not outpay. Bye!